Welcome to the Fayetteville Police Department's virtual tour. Our department was built in 1998 and is located in the heart of downtown at 467 Hay Street in America's Can-Do City. This is the entrance accessible to the public that leads to the lobby of the department, where those will be greeted by the records clerk at the front desk. Displayed in the lobby are signs and such that reflect the ideals and beliefs of the department itself. Once through the main doors, one is met with an intricate hallway filled with an abundant history of the department, as well as hardworking employees. One of the first sights seen within the department is the updated Chief's Wall. The Chief's Wall shows the history of the police department by providing the faces of chiefs throughout the years, starting with 1891 with Chief W.H. Flowers to 2022 with Chief Gina V. Hawkins. Not only does the wall put names with faces, but also demonstrates change. As shown, Chief Hawkins is not only the first woman, but also the first African-American chief of the Fayetteville Police Department. As years pass, there is hope that the wall will continue to grow with the addition of more chiefs.
A less talked about but vital aspect of the department is the supply room. This is where officers obtain bulletproof vests, uniforms, upon other things accessible to them.
The department has designated a wellness room for those who wish to help relieve their stress and help their mental well-being. Staff may check their blood pressure, read a book, rest, or utilize the BioSound healing therapy bed.
The Crime Information Center is home to a key group of individuals that monitor crime in real time. The center is broken up into patrol districts, property and fraud, vice investigations, major crimes, and camera systems such as CompStat that reduces crime through sharing information as well as responsibility. As you may have noticed, there are cameras on the screen in the room, and those are the cameras that are spread across the city.
Another facility open for the use of officers is the gym filled with a variety of equipment along with locker rooms. Forensics is a lesser-known part of a police department, but one of the most important. For those that are unfamiliar with forensic science, it is the examination and analysis of evidence from crime scenes in order to assist in the investigative and judicial processes that follow. Those who work within the forensics department are often civilians who work in various specialties such as ballistics, DNA analysis, latent prints, forensic video analysis, and crime scene investigation. You can observe the offices of these different specialists, as well as a glimpse of what their job entails. Here is footage displaying different techniques that include examining a palm print, comparing casings and NIBIN, writing reports, and dusting for prints. Located outside of the forensics department is what is known as the community corner. Here, there are pictures over the years showing officers being involved in the community, some of which include the official opening of the POW building and engaging with the youth. The The PAL program, also known as the Police Activity League, was established in 2015 as a national program to help with youth build relationships with officers and other people within the community. One of the youth involved in the program displayed a great talent for boxing and even went on to compete in the 2021 National Junior Olympics. This is an ever-growing program and one of the most near and dear to the police department. There is never a day of complete repetition with the Planning, Research, and Development Department. Responsibilities of those who work in this department hold great importance and include things such as accreditation, proof of standards, analysis and reporting on data, and grant management of the federal, state, and local budget. Crime scenes are filled with evidence that need to be collected and documented. The evidence room is where all items are stored awaiting use in court. The sergeant meeting room is used for roll calls before each shift, as well as relaying important information, such as changes in speed limit, increasing patrol, changes in command, and mandatory classes.
Through the next corridor, there is yet another themed corner. This is a transportation corner that consists of the different vehicles and equipment used by the department as it has evolved through the years. The FPD is divided into 3 different districts, those being Campbellton, Central, and Cross Creek. Each district has their own property crimes and fraud division that handles destroyed and/or stolen property. Here is a glimpse of one of the ladies from the Specialized Services Bureau and our tech services that handle any equipment or issues that the officers may need help with. Next is the fully stocked break room, allowing employees as a chance to refuel during their shift.
As we continue, this is the Central Records Unit that is composed of civilians who are responsible for receiving reports and entering them into the department's records management system. Staff provide the services needed to track, file, and retrieve the volumes of paperwork generated from crime and traffic investigations.
Internal Affairs hold the responsibility for investigating incidents, breaking of the law, and misconduct involving the officers. In other words, they make sure that the department's policies and procedures are followed by the employees and that they will be held accountable for their actions. Located on this wall are pictures of different canines that have served in the department. Most people assume that all dogs that work with the police are German Shepherds, but that's not always the case if you notice the Golden Retriever. Different dogs can be used as long as they have a good sense of smell, and they can specialize in one or more areas, such as sniffing out narcotics or bomb threats.
Crime prevention is a community affairs program that everyone can be a part of. Both the staff within the department and the public can take part in the act of preventing crime. Daily responsibilities include looking at reports broken down by sectors, coordinating with district commanders regarding crime, presentations with different groups on safety such as churches, community events, and more. Citizens can help do their part by making reports of unusual activity within neighborhoods. Main precautions that should be taken are the smaller things that people may forget, such as locking your car at night. For those of you that follow FPD on Facebook, the famous 9 p.m. routine should ring a bell.
Recruiting is responsible for identifying possible applicants most suitable for police work, as well as identifying possible liabilities for the department.
Youth services play an important role in the lives of juveniles who have been subjected to physical or sexual abuse, as well as those involved in delinquency. Reading and writing reports, assisting families and children with resources, referring those on a path of criminal activity, working hand in hand with social workers, and conducting dual investigations are but a small portion of responsibilities those in the department hold. Youth Services also partners with different community organizations to hold events and help build positive relationships. For example, Adopt a Cop. This program is important because it allows for those who don't always have a voice to be advocated for.
Painted on the wall is a mural dedicated to the Special Olympics that provide year-round sports training and competition for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. FPD supports the organization by annually participating in the Torch Run, and included are pictures of 7 awards for being in the top 10 presented to the department consecutively over the years.
The Detective Division is composed of several different types of detectives, such as aggravated assault, homicide, robbery, domestic violence, and cybercrimes. They work closely with officers, forensics, and other departments to solve crimes effectively and accordingly. Located within the Detective Division are the interview rooms. Here, the officers question witnesses and other persons of interest.
Located on the second floor of the building nearing the end of the hall is the Chief's Division. On display within the office is the Constitution of the United States, as it is the foundation of our government. This space includes the offices for the Chief of Police, Assistant Chiefs, and Specialized Services. The Specialized Services involves personnel technicians and administrative assistants to the chiefs. The department has dedicated a stairwell to fallen officers that passed in line of duty.
Thank you for watching the FPD virtual tour. We urge you to visit the department in person to get a more in-depth and personable experience.